But why do you think people still suffer, like in terms of lack of purpose?
I think purpose is still a relatively new concept, an idea for us to get our head around. If you cast your mind back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, that pyramid that starts with safety and builds up to self-actualization, I think in a lot of cases, we haven't had to worry about what our purpose is. And what I mean by that is the path has almost been laid out for us. You go through education, and then some people go on to further education. Some people go on to university. Some people go on and get a job. And it might be because, a member of your family worked in that area. And so they get you in, or you get an apprenticeship, as my brother did, because our father worked in, British Steel. And I think in many ways, then you find yourself in work, but rarely do we stop and think, well, what's my purpose? What's important to me? And I remember having a conversation with Chris Akabusi, actually, on my own podcast. And, many people will remember him and know of him as an athlete in the kind of 80s and 90s, but very large personality. And he's much more than that. And I can remember him saying to me, Jeff, the two most important days of our lives are the day we are born and we enter the world, and the day we realize why we're here and what our purpose is. And I don't think enough of us are open to that yet. I spent 10 years working at M&S Money, and I never really thought about my purpose. But there was something talking to me saying, what if? And, it took for me a lot of valor, a lot of courage to jump from that security to following my purpose. And I think for a lot of people, that the safety net is still in business or work and working for an employer rather than working for themselves or pursuing a different path. I think those people that are clear on their purpose are probably in the minority. So therefore, they stand out like a sore thumb. And we are tribal as human beings, and we're kind of drawn to similar people, and we become part of that tribe and don't really give it the thought early on in our career in most cases. And it usually takes a shift in circumstances or something significant in our life. And you'll hear people talk about this. I did a job that I was completely miserable for 20 years, 30 years, and then something happened. I might have lost a parent, or I might have lost a partner, or I might have lost a child, or I might have found myself on my own. And I thought at that point, hang on a minute, why am I here? What am I doing? And that's when they started to explore. I would love to explore purpose, not just with people in work, hence the book, but actually I'd love to explore it with those people that are coming through education and making really important decisions at quite an early age in their life, and then changing it later on. How many people go to university and start one course because actually they realize this is not what they want to do? How many people drop out of university because they think this is definitely not what I want to do? So I'd love to spend some time with that age group, because I think it would have a significant impact. But it's not mainstream, and it's not part of any curriculum. So again, it's not the norm to have conversations around purpose.